Shri Gurubhyo Namaha children. Today we are going to practice exercise 3. Before enter into the exercise, we just revise the term subtraction which we learned earlier. So what is subtraction? It means taking away, and the answer tells us how much is left. So in a group of numbers or a group of things, if you take some things away, it is called the subtraction. Now let us revise the terms which we are using in subtraction. Usually we will arrange the numbers in subtraction like greater number, smaller number, then we will subtract, right? So here the greater number, that is the first number, is called it as minute, and the smaller number, that is the second number, is called it as subtrahend. So after the subtraction we'll get the answer. It is called it as difference. So the number from which we are going to subtract is minute, and the number which we are going to subtract is called subtrahend, and the answer is called difference. Now we'll practice the sums. Write down the place values: ones, tens, 100 and 1000. So as I told you in addition, you have to start from the ones place in subtraction also. Now we'll start from ones place. What are the numbers you have? 6 and 4. So look at the second number. It is 4. You just hold the second number and count after until you get the first number. That is, hold the number 4 and open your finger and count 4 after. 5, 6. So now how many fingers you have? 2. So the difference is 2. So 6 minus 4 is 2. Look at the tens place. 5 and 2. Hold the number 2 and count 2 after. 3, 4, 5. Look at your finger. How many fingers you have? 3. So the difference is 3. And now hundreds place. 4 minus 3. 3 after. 4. So how many fingers you have? Only 1. Write down 1. Now move to the thousand place. 3 minus 1. So hold the number 1 and count 1 after. 2, 3. So how many fingers you have? Now you have 2 fingers. So we got the answer. That is, the difference is 2132. Yes, now we got the answer. Can we check whether the answer is correct? Yes, we have a special method in subtraction. After subtracting the number, we can able to check also. The special method is, we can check the answer by addition, and we have a formula, that is difference plus subtrahend equal minute. So here the difference is the answer, and the subtrahend is the smaller number. And what is the minute? Yes, it is a bigger number. So from this, can you understand how we can check? Yes, by adding the difference and the smaller number, we can check the answer. Now look at, what is the difference? It is 2132. And what is the smaller number? It is 1324. Write down the smaller number 1324. And now you just add the numbers. As I told you, start from the ones place. 2 plus 4, it is 6. 3 plus 2, it is 5. And 1 plus 3, it is 4. And in the thousand place, if you add 2 and 1, you will get 3. So now the answer is 3456. Now let us check the minute. Yeah, it is correct. Here the minute is 3456. So the answer is correct. After the addition, you just check the minute. If you got the same minute, you just write the statement. Therefore, the answer is correct. So likewise, if you want to check the difference, you just add the difference and smaller numbers so that you can get the minute. If the minute is correct, your answer also correct. Now, we'll move into the exercise, children. It is exercise 3. Subtract. In each case, check the answer by addition. We are going to subtract first, then we are going to check by addition method. Write down the place values first. Ones, tens, 100, 1000 and 10,000. So start from the ones place. 2 minus 2. If you subtract the same numbers, you will get 0 as the answer. So 2 minus 2, it is 0. Now move to the tens place. 3 minus 8. Look at the numbers. Here the first number is smaller than the second number. We cannot subtract. So what we are going to do? We are going to borrow from the hundreds place. If you borrow 1 from the 100 place, it becomes 6 and the tens place becomes 13. You just write down the number 1 before the 3. That you are borrowing, right? So you have to write before the number. So now we have 13 and 8 in the tens place. Now we can subtract. You just hold the number 8 and count 8 after. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How many fingers you have? Yeah, you have 5 fingers. So write 5. Now move to the hundreds place. 6 minus 5. The first number is greater than the second number, so we can directly subtract. 6 minus 5. So 5 after 6. 1 finger you have, so write 1. Now move to the thousand place. 8 minus 6. So 6 you are going to hold and count 6 after 7, 8. So how many fingers you have? 2 fingers. So the answer is 2. Now move to the 10,000 place. 5 minus 2. So hold the number 2 and count 2 after. 3, 4, 5. So we have 3 fingers. So write down the 3 here. So what is the answer? 32,150. So this is called the minute. And this is called the subtrahend. And the answer is called the difference. Now we are going to check the answer by addition. So write to check. What is the formula that we are using in the subtraction to check the answer? It is difference plus smaller number equals bigger number. Here, what is the difference? Yes, the difference is 32,150. And what is the smaller number? That is the subtrahend. 26,582. Now you just add these numbers. From the ones place we have to add. In ones place we have 0 and 2. It is 2. Move to the tens place. It is 5 and 8. 5 plus 8 is 13. So write 3 down and 1 is the carryover. Now add the hundreds place. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 5, it is 7. Move to the thousand place. 2 plus 6, it is 8. Now add the 10,000s place. It is 3 and 2. So the answer is 5. Now look at the addition answer and the minute. Yes, both the numbers are same. So the answer is correct. At last write the sentence. Therefore, the answer is correct. Therefore, the answer is correct. Now we'll move to the next question. We are going to subtract and check the answer. Here the question is 60,000 minus 27,535. Write down the place values first. Ones, tens, 100, 1000 and 10,000. So before subtracting the number, you have to check one thing, that the first number should be greater than the second number. Here look at the ones place. We have 0 and 5. 0 is smaller than the second number. So we are going to borrow from the next digit. Look at the numbers in the next digits. We have 0 in all the places. So what we are going to do is we are going to borrow from the 10,000 place. So here we have 6. If we borrow 1, it becomes 5. And in the 1000 place we have to write the borrowing number, that is 1. Now we are going to borrow from 1000 place and write 9. So likewise, the borrowing number comes to the 100 place, it becomes 10. And borrow 1 from 10, it is 9. And now the borrowing number come to the 1/10 place. So if you borrow 1, it becomes 9. And finally, it comes to the ones place. So you just write 1 before 0. Now we have 10 and 5. So if you subtract 10 and 5, hold the number 5 and count after 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many fingers you have? Yes, we have 5 fingers. So the answer is 5. Now move to the tens place. 9 minus 3. Hold the number 3 and count 3 after. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many fingers you have? 6 fingers. So write down 6. And move to the hundreds place. 9 minus 5. So 5 after, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 4 fingers. So write down 4. Move to the thousand place. 9 minus 7. So hold the number 7 and count 7 after 8, 9. So we have 2 fingers. Write 2 in the answer place. Now move to the 10,000 place. 5 minus 2. So count 2 after 3, 4, 5. How many fingers you have? 3. So the answer is 32,465. So now we got the difference and we are going to check by addition. We'll check now. To check, write down the formula. Difference plus smaller number equals, if you add difference and smaller number, you should get the bigger number. Bigger number is nothing but the minute. What's the difference here? This is the difference. 32,465. This is the difference. Look at the smaller number. It is 27,535. Now you are going to add these two numbers. From the ones place, we have to add the place. Write down the place values. Yes, now start. From the ones place, 5 plus 5, it is 10. Write 0 down and 1 is the carryover. And now tens place we are going to add 6 plus 1, 7. 7 plus 3, 10. So write 0 down, 1 is the carryover. 5 plus 4, 9. 9 plus 1, it is 10. So write 0 down, 1 is the carryover. Now add the thousands place. 7 plus 2, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. 0 down, 1 is the carryover. Now add the 10,000 place. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. Yes, now check the minimum and the answer after adding. Yeah, both the numbers are same. So our answer is correct. Therefore, the answer is correct. Now we'll move to the next Roman letter. Subtract 4,990 from 55,434. Listen, look at the word from. If the word from is given, you should be more careful while arranging the numbers. Second number you should write in the first place. Here what is the second number? 55,434. 55,434. And the first number you should write in the second place. That is 4,990. In another words, we can say that first number should be greater and the second number should be smaller. So now we have arranged the numbers. We should subtract now. Write down the place values. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousand and 10,000. So start from the ones place. We have 4 and 0 in the ones place. If you subtract a number and 0, you will get the number itself. If you subtract 0 from 4, you will get the number itself. So the answer is 4. Look at the tens place. We have 3 and 9. 3 is smaller than 9. We cannot subtract. So we are going to borrow from the hundreds place. Just cut 4. If we borrow 1, it becomes 3. And you should write 1 before 3. Now we have 13. So 13 minus 9. Hold the number 9 and count 9 after. 10, 11, 12, 13. How many fingers you have? Yes, 4. Move to the hundreds place. 3 and 9. As 3 is smaller than the second number, we are going to borrow from the thousand place. Cut the number 5 and write 4 because we have borrowed 1. So, and write that 1 in before 3. So, now 13 minus 9. Again it is 4. Now, subtract the thousand place. 4 minus 4. If you subtract the same numbers, you will get 0. Move to the 10,000 place. As we have only one number in this 10,000 place, you just copy down the same number. Yes, we got the answer. It is 50,444. This is the answer. Shall we move to the next question? Find the difference between 23,000 and 9,999. So difference, here it is the clue word. Find the difference. Difference means it is the answer of subtraction. So here we are going to do the subtraction. In subtraction, the first number should be greater, right? So 23,000 and 9,999, which is greater? Yes, 23,000 is the greatest number. So write in the first place. Next, 9,999. We are going to write in the second place. 9,999. Now subtract. Write down the place values. Then start from the ones place. So in ones place we have 0 and 9. So 0 is smaller than the second number. We are going to borrow from the next place. Tens and 100 place also 0. So we are going to borrow from 1000 place. So cut the number 3 and write 2. And write the borrowing number before 0. And we are going to subtract 1 because we are borrowing. So it becomes 9. So again write 1 before 0. And if you borrow 1, it becomes 9. And now write 1 before 0. Now subtract the ones place. 10 minus 9. Now it is bigger than the second number. So 10 minus 9, it is 1. 9 minus 9. If you subtract the same numbers, you will get 0. In 100 place also you have the same numbers. 9 and 9. So 0 is the answer. Now subtract 2 minus 9. No, we can't subtract because the first number is smaller than the second number. So what we are going to do? Borrow from the 10,000 place. If you borrow 1, it becomes 1 and write 1 before 2. So now we have 12 and 9. Hold the number 9 and count 9 after. 10, 11, 12. So we have 3 fingers. 12 minus 9 is 3. And as we have only 1 in the 10,000 place, you just copy down the same number. So now the difference is 13,001. Thank you, children. We'll see you in the next class.